So it's been a week since I made my first video. I was trying to do some things to kind of get me out of my comfort box a little bit, but not too much. Because right now I'm really scared of having panic attacks. But anyway, so what I did this past week on Tuesday, because I made the video on Monday, on Tuesday morning, really early morning, I went and hung out with one of my friends I hadn't hung out in a couple months. Probably 2 or 3, I think. We went to a 24-hour restaurant and we just kind of hung out and talked a little bit and stuff. And then after that, we walked around 24-hour store. We had to go to 24-hour places because it was in the middle of the night, because both of us work overnights and it was our day off. That was kind of fun. It didn't last very long though. I didn't have too much anxiety with it, so that was good. Anyway, Tuesday morning, a little bit later, probably about 7 hours later, I was going to go to a coworker's house and we were going to talk about some girly wedding stuff and whatnot, but she had to paint a room in her house, so I was unable to go do that. Hopefully within the next week or two I can. Wednesday though, when my fiance went to school, I went to my friend's house. I hadn't been to her house since she moved. I don't even remember when she moved. It had been quite a while, but I hadn't been there for a long time. And we got to talk a little bit and I hung out with her roommates and her boyfriend and her little baby. He's so adorable. I took a whole bunch of pictures of him. I can't show any, too bad, but that was fun too. I didn't really do anything for the rest of the week, except I think we went out to eat a couple times. I'm getting used to the restaurants and everything. We did go to Chili's, I believe. We went to Chili's. I actually think it was Monday after my fiance got home from school. We went to Chili's and I did okay there. I ordered my own food. I've been doing really well with that lately, ordering my food. For quite a few years I was unable to order my own food. I would have to tell whoever I was with what I wanted. I guess that's supposedly, if you're the woman, the man's supposed to order for you, even if you tell him what you want. That's the proper way, but that's a little weird. I think that's really all that happened this week. However, I am studying to take my driver's license test tomorrow, because all the DMVs are closed on Mondays and weekends. But I'm studying today. I'm going to start to study again after I finish with this. But that's a lot of pages to be reading in one day. I think I already know it. I was a pretty good driver. I just hope I don't have to take the driver's test. I have to clean out my car too. My car is a huge mess. Actually, it's not too bad. It needs to be vacuumed and maybe dusted. It's really not that bad. Let's see. So I'm going to take my driver's test tomorrow, hopefully. I might get really nervous. Yesterday I tried to go to church. I went to church 2 weeks ago and I had a panic attack. I was going to go last week, but I couldn't. I was going to go yesterday and I just started crying. And I don't even know why. I'm so scared to go. And I wish I wasn't. 2 weeks ago, before 2 weeks ago when I went, the last time I went, it had been quite a few months. And there wasn't a whole lot of people at the church because there's something going on in town. So a bunch of people were busy. I'm going to try to go to church this coming Sunday though. Hopefully I can. Hopefully my fiance doesn't fall asleep so he can drive me there. But if not, hopefully I'll have my driver's license and I can drive myself there. Since I have to take my test tomorrow, that's why I'm not going to go to the coworker's house that I was going to go to last week. Because it was going to be on a Tuesday morning. Because I have Tuesday off. And that's just easier for me to not have to worry about time and stuff, because I worry about everything. This morning I cried at work. I had been doing really good about not crying at work, but I cried at work this morning. I had to talk to someone on the telephone, and something I said or something they said, it just made me feel stupid. So I had to get off the phone and cry for a couple minutes. But it wasn't too bad. I didn't have a panic attack. I just cried. But not a lot. I have cried a lot worse. But this morning was a really bad day at work. We had a whole lot of work and not a whole lot of people. We were missing at least 5 people that were typically scheduled on Sunday nights, and 3 to 4 people were terminated either by their choice or by the company choice. And we just weren't prepared for that. We were short on management, we were short-handed, and the whole store's a little short, and having extra people gone is really hurtful. But we had to get out by 7:30 since my fiance had class, so that was nice, or else I probably would have been there till 8 or 8:30. We were supposed to get off at 7. It's not that bad, but they don't give us overtime, so we have to cut it at the end of the week, which usually makes another day really bad. Anyway, I think that's all I have for today, so I'm going to work on some more things this week, see how that goes. Probably just going to stick pretty close to my box, except for the DMV thing and the church thing. The church used to be inside my box, it no longer is. It's now kind of very far outside of my box. But we're going to see what happens, and I will post another video next week. Alright, thanks guys.